In a gripping continuation of its predecessor, the Platform 2 masterfully weaves a narrative that leaves audiences pondering numerous mysteries, while cleverly embedding hints that could lead to definitive conclusions. Welcome back to your nerdy show. I'm your host, Spoiler Master. If you haven't watched the movie yet, then be careful. There will be spoilers. The film opens with a striking scene that exposes the varied eating habits of the prisoners trapped in the pit, before swiftly transitioning to a moment where a resident from the upper levels indulges in Zamyatin's pizza. This tantalizing glimpse into the world of others ignites Zamyatin's desire for their food, yet those above him preach the virtues of unity, urging him to endure hunger for the sake of communal sharing. This initial sequence lays the groundwork for the film's central conflict, illustrating the stark division among the inhabitants of the pit, the loyalists versus the barbarians. The loyalists advocate for collective well-being and restraint, while the barbarians are driven by a primal instinct to survive, consuming whatever they can. Zamyatin's companion Perempuan initially champions the cause of solidarity. However, the brutal realities of life in the pit compel her to reconsider her stance. As she descends to the lower levels of the prison, she unexpectedly uncovers the truths she had long been searching for. Is it different from the Platform? In a chilling continuation of the original tale, the Platform 2 plunges us back into the harrowing depths of the same twisted, vertical prison. The narrative unfolds within the same grim confines, where the haunting descent of a food-laden platform continues to dictate the fate of its inhabitants. Each day, this platform travels from the top to the bottom, offering a tantalizing array of sustenance. However, the catch remains. There's enough food for everyone, but only if they adhere to their pre-selected meal choices before entering this hellish environment. Yet as always, temptation leads to chaos. This time, however, the story takes a turn. Instead of the brutal survival of the fittest seen in the first film, the Platform 2 introduces a new era of order within the madness. The cellmates have devised a stringent code of conduct aimed at maximizing the number of people who can eat. The rule is simple yet strict. You consume only your designated food, and any deviation from this law results in severe consequences. This shift in dynamics raises the stakes, as the struggle for survival now hinges not just on individual greed, but on collective discipline. What happened at the end? In the climactic finale of The Platform 2, chaos erupts as a brutal conflict rages between the loyalists and the barbarians, resulting in a devastating toll on human life. Amidst the turmoil, Perempuan seizes a moment of desperation, swallowing a piece of the dog painting to block her airways. This act leads her to choke and collapse, inadvertently avoiding the lethal gas deployed by the pit's cleaners to eliminate the remaining prisoners. When she awakens, she finds herself strapped to a harness meant for collecting the deceased. As she descends to level 333 alongside the other bodies, a shocking sight greets her. The cleaners are tenderly placing a child at the bottom level, tucking him in for the night. Faced with a heart-wrenching decision, Perempuan must choose between her own escape to the surface or risking everything to shield the innocent child from the horrors of the prison. Haunted by her past misdeeds, she resolves to protect the child. However, in the process of saving him, she suffers a head injury, hinting at a fate similar to Goring's in the original film. In her selfless act of safeguarding the child, the platform plunges deeper than level 333, entering a realm that symbolizes Perempuan's inner turmoil. Here, she encounters spectral figures, including Zamyatin, manifestations of her fading consciousness, who implore her to allow the child to rise. They recognize that, despite her redemption, Perempuan's tainted circumstances render her unfit to ascend, urging her to let go for the sake of the child's future. In a tale of profound sacrifice and redemption, the child rises, embodying innocence and purity, destined to transform the world for the better. As the child ascends, Perempuan remains behind, making the ultimate sacrifice to liberate herself from the shackles of guilt that have bound her. In this poignant moment, she confronts her own suffering, understanding that true redemption is never free. It demands a heavy price. Why there's children at platform. In a world shrouded in mystery, the administration's motives for orchestrating the social experiment in the pit remain shrouded in ambiguity. Their intentions appear far from fostering unity among the prisoners. Rather, they seem intent on merely observing the conditions that might spark such solidarity. The prisoners trapped in this grim reality are reduced to mere subjects in a grand experiment, serving as the administration's window into the complexities of human behavior. This chilling exploration likely aims to gather insights that could be wielded to tighten their grip on society. The unsettling conclusion of the platform too reveals that even the innocent children are not spared from this cruel experiment, underscoring the lengths to which the authority will go to maintain control over the populace. As the prisoners remain oblivious to the child's perilous journey to level 333, they cling to a flicker of hope when they send the child upward. Yet the authorities' willingness to place children in such perilous situations for the sake of their experiment suggests a chilling indifference to their fate. What happened to Perempuan? In the haunting conclusion of the Platform 2, the fate of Perempuan hangs in the balance, though it's heavily suggested that she meets her end. As she valiantly strives to rescue the child, she repeatedly collides with the unforgiving concrete walls of their prison, each impact causing her to bleed profusely. In the film's climactic moments, she and the child plunge into the ominous abyss below, where the spirits of other deceased characters await her arrival. A mysterious woman informs her only they can go up, indicating that while Perempuan's journey has reached its conclusion, the child still has a chance at life. The presence of her deceased companion, Zamiatin Hovik Kuchkarian, in that dark void further reinforces the notion that this chasm symbolizes death itself. It can be inferred that in reality, Perempuan succumbed to her injuries while striving to ascend through the prison. Yet, despite her tragic fate, her quest to save the child and seek redemption for her past transgressions ultimately proves to be a success. So this was for today's folks. See you in our next video. Till then, bye-bye and take care.
Now what the heck, I'll laugh anyway.